Start streaming. Move that over there. Copy that. Get rid of this. Do that. Type at everyone and your name comes up. You know, normal stuff.
Normal stuff. Suicide Squad.
Squad. I will be right back. I'm gonna grab something out of the air fryer.
Alright.
And then we can start.
Then we can start.
Alright, that was nearly bad. That was nearly bad.
Oh no.
My food, not like a wet food, so not particularly adherent to my plate, and it nearly fucking slid off and hit the floor.
That would indeed have been bad.
Yeah. Alright. I did some of the precautions. I have installed this on the C drive this time. I would hate to have another one of your games that you really want to show me, like, ruined because of that, you know?
Yeah. Although I'm not as fond of Man of the Adventurer as I was of Lily's Well, but...
That makes me feel
it
worse.
would be a shame.
That doesn't make me feel good. Yay!
The real shame would be if it happened to Sly Cooper. I would actually be devastated.
I already know that it won't because emulators are completely different beasts and I've got my head fully wrapped around how those work.
Okay, cool.
Unlike a pixel 16-bit game that was somehow lagging my computer when I can run Overwatch. You know?
Yeah.
What do you want to tell me about this before we go in? Or is it completely blind?
How good are you at escape rooms?
I've never done any.
Oh, me neither, but I feel like I'd be good at them.
Yeah?
I've always wanted to try. They seem fun.
I've always wanted to try as well. But yeah, I've never done one.
Well, let's try one.
Yeah, alright. Do you want to read this so I can eat a bit?
Sure. Dear Riley, if you are reading this, it means you won't see me again unless it's in the next life. I wish I could have told you everything. I don't know how much time I have, and there is still so much I have to do before I'm gone. This letter serves two purposes: to say goodbye and to bequeath you my house in Kensdale. Your big cartoon cursor is in the way of the next sentence. This part may be a mistake, and God's forgive me if it is. When you settle in, there's something in the attic I need to pass on to you. Look for a tape, but know that once you watch it, there's no turning back. Stay safe, my dear. With you always, Aunt Kate.
So we are Riley.
We are Riley. We have moved into our recently departed Aunt Kate's house.
Yeah. Oh, we're just jumping right into this, are we? Oh,
Yeah.
That's way too high sensitivity. That's still too high.
Check subtitle settings too, if you want.
Oh, that's too low.
Maybe try pressing the arrow buttons so you get a little more precise.
I don't need to do that.
21.
Best. Yeah, we're jumping right in, huh? No.
Yep.
Alright.
You can take a good look around the room if you want, or you can just hop right into the tape.
It still feels a little too high. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm gonna have to do stuff like this. You know what this reminds me of? If you like escape room horror, we really should play, Help Wanted? No, is it Help Wanted? Is Help Wanted the one that was made by the FNAF devs, or is that the game? Yeah.
Help Wanted is the VR one.
Yeah, you're right. It's not Help Wanted then. What is it? It's the VR FNAF game that's made by fans. It's not an official game.
Oh, I have no idea. There's a lot of FNAF fan games.
Oh, well, it's not a VR game, but it's like a first-person, like, escape roomy one.
Yeah, but there's a lot of FNAF fan games, just in general.
Yeah.
So, like, if you were like, what was that FNAF fan game? I don't know, man.
Yeah, what was that
Pretty
FNAF?
sure
What was that FNAF game? Fan game? Google search. Page 1 of 60,000. You know?
Yeah. FNAF fan game. Immediate, like, within 10 seconds. 6 million results. Statistically, at least 10% of the population of the world has made one FNAF fan game each.
Glitched attraction. There we go.
Ah.
I looked it up.
That's the letter from our Aunt Kate.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I love that.
Oh, yeah. Super love it. We have a leaky roof, naturally.
If there's a window here, if we really wanted to get out.
Yeah.
Some keep talking and nobody explodes symbols. Alright.
If you want me to read those letters, then I can. You just gotta sit still.
I'm Amanda. And I'm Wooly. Today we're going to make an apple pie. My favorite is
Yay.
pie. What's your
No one
favorite
fucking
kind of pie?
asked!
What's your favorite kind of pie, Aretha?
That sounds delicious. Today we're going to make an apple pie. First, we need to cut the apples. Do you know what we can use to cut the apples? We can't use that.
Do I actually have to type it correctly?
You have to... she will eventually force you to do the right answer, but
Use that.
you can answer incorrectly as much as you want.
We can't use that. Good job.
Oh, I wasn't typing those letters.
Yeah,
I don't think we're
she will
supposed to do
eventually
that by
force you,
ourselves.
but
It's always good
you
to
are
be
allowed
brave
to,
when
and
you're
in fact
by
encouraged
yourself.
to, misbehave whenever you want.
That doesn't seem safe. Okay, Willie, let's...
Shut the fuck up, Willie.
Alright, Ghosty.
That was hard. We have almost everything we need to make our pie. We just need some sugar. Do you know where we keep the sugar? Is it in the pantry, the refrigerator, or the sink?
I mean, I keep my sugar in the pantry, but you Australians are
try
weird, so
again.
maybe keep in the sink.
Don't you want to help me? So, where's the sugar?
Why did you just leave the oven? That's not a pantry, that's the oven.
The pantry, she means the cupboards that are hanging up on the wall.
Great! Let's make a pie!
Yay.
Smell the apples and cinnamon? Okay, it's time to bake a pie. First, preheat the oven to 425.
I don't think we should be using the oven by ourselves. We should always ask a parent to help.
I'm not sure where they are right now.
Ooh.
We're on our own, Willie. First, preheat the oven to 425 degrees. Then, put the apples into the pie tin. Now, put it in the oven and bake it for 40 minutes.
There's more steps to that.
Ready. I can't wait to eat
No.
it. Willie, let's have some pie.
Everyone knows you just put a whole apple into the oven and get a pie out of it.
Alright. So... I'm assuming that was full of information that I needed. I can't go in increments of 5. Did they say 45? Or did they just say 40?
I think they said 40.
Okay.
I assume they wouldn't give you instructions you couldn't follow, so...
Yeah. Oh, that has, one of the, keep talking symbols on it.
It sure does.
So, you've said this is a horror game. Without spoiling too much... Oh, I'm gonna have to fuck with that at some point. Without spoiling too much, is there, like, roaming, wandering danger? Or is it just scares? Like, is there death?
It's all, like... It's all scripted scares. Like, there's nothing that you'll encounter without... Well, I guess without me knowing in advance that it's gonna happen, because I've seen all this. But there's nothing that you can encounter, like, unscripted, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. So, just, like, watch the video closely and it'll give me the next take. Okay.
Yay.
I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
What do you like best about your neighborhood? That's great! I like that there are so many friends in my neighborhood.
CBF.
Today, I want to send something special to my friend. First, I need to go to the store to buy them a card. Do you know where the store is?
Do you know where the store is, Aretha?
What does that say? C-O... Is it Comet? No.
Corner store.
Okay.
That's not the store, silly. It says store on it. I'm kind of in a hurry here.
They've scribbled out the letters. CBF. I'm remembering those. In fact, I'm gonna type it in chat.
You go ahead and do whatever you need to.
Good job! Let's go to the store. Let's pick
go
out
to
a
the
card.
store.
My friend helped me when I was sad. What kind of card should I send them?
I don't actually know what the right answer is to be able to purposely pick the wrong one.
Left is like a happy birthday thing. Right seems like it's a condolences, and middle seems like a good job thing.
Well, it's certainly
So-
not...
It's not their birthday. Do you think that's what they need? What do you say when someone helps you?
Good job.
Great! I found the perfect card! Time for the next errand! When friends do nice things, it's important to thank them. I want to get my friend a special treat.
Can I have a special treat?
No!
I want to get my friend a special treat. Where can I buy a treat for my friend? Wow, your friends
Get
must love
up,
your
Will-
treats
Wooly.
from the post office.
Jesus Christ, she's getting sassy.
I hope all the treats are stale by the time we get there.
Oh my...
Can you show me where to go?
She's getting fucking sassy.
Good
You are
job.
fucking up
Let's
her
go get
skis,
that
my
treat.
guy.
Mmm. Everything smells so good.
I want to buy my friend some cookies. Can you show me where the cookies are? I don't think my friend will like that. I can't mail that to my friend.
Oh my god.
I want the cookies!
Oh my god, okay, girl.
Those look so tasty! We just have one more stop in the neighborhood. The package is ready for my friend. They live pretty far from me, so we need to mail it.
Wow, it's getting late. Most of the stores are closed. We probably can't send that now.
I have to send this to my friend. It's time to go to the post office. Let's send this package to my friend. Their name is... Wait, I don't remember. Can you help me?
We can come back tomorrow. You don't have to send that now.
No, I have to send this to my friend. Help me. Who does the package need to go to?
Okay, so...
No, that's not my friend's name.
It's not her friend's name, Aretha.
You have to know their name. Great work!
Did not type
Now
that.
we can send this to my friend. I hope she likes the cookies.
Alright.
Bing, bing, bing.
Alright, so... hate that it falls on the floor.
Yeah. But it does mean that it gets real funny in, like, speedruns or whatever, when they're not even bothering picking the tapes up off the floor, they're just going immediately to the next thing. So, like, there just ends up being a big pile of tapes on the floor.
Alright. I see. Alright, so I gotta get a letter. I gotta get some cookies. And there's also this thing. Oh, CBF first. CBF. Oh. Is that it? Alright. Fucking lame.
There's lots of other puzzles you'll get to, don't worry about it.
Oh, it's you. Whatever you do, don't...
Oh no! Wooly had an accident! An accident is when something bad happens, but it's not anybody's fault. Accidents can happen in your house, at school, at the playground. You can get hurt almost everywhere.
Oh, cool.
At 3:45 this afternoon, we were playing and Wooly tripped and fell.
I didn't
Where on Wooly does it look like he got hurt? That part of Wooly looks fine. Hurry up, he's hurt.
Yep.
That's
Hurry up,
right.
he's hurt.
Wooly hurt his knee. Who can help when you are hurting? I don't think they can help. Don't you want to help Wooly?
The sigh.
What? Are you even here? Try again. You're almost there. Wasting my time, and I'm running out of patience.
There we go.
Let's take Wooly to the hospital and see a doctor.
You are
Which room
intent on
should
pissing
we
her
go
off,
in?
huh?
Oh, yeah.
Find the right doctor to help Wooly.
A fucking mouth doctor for that smart
I don't think
Matthews.
that doctor can help Wooly.
3:45 and then 6, 10, 15, 20.
Wooly's in a lot of pain.
Please help me get to the right doctor.
Oh man, for you, Wooly.
Come on, let's get Wooly fixed up.
Amanda, this
22.50.
hurts. When is the doctor going
The
to...
doctor isn't here right now. Let's see how we can help Wooly. Which tool can we use to check Wooly's injury?
Here, real quick.
The heart monitor, the X-ray
Yeah.
machine,
What was the first
or
time?
the scale?
3:45, I believe.
Yeah. 22.50, which would be 10.50 if it was on an analog clock. I'm just posting the times in the chat. Which one is the correct answer so I can say the wrong one?
It's the one in the middle because that's an X-ray machine.
Okay.
No, silly.
What? That wasn't there before, was it?
No, that's what she's put there to prevent you from selecting that again.
I'm scared. What should we use?
That's right. Now we can look at Wooly's bones.
Yay!
Yeah, so we've been given 3 times. Alright. Yeah, and we've got a clock. Yeah, okay. You said you can read these.
Yes. Oh, there's a new one because you did past Oh No accidents. There was other shit on the board if you remember.
Oh,
The,
does it change
you
every
see now
time?
no, just after Oh No accidents. Because you remember you had the keep talking and nobody explodes symbols? They're gone now.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Does it change every time?
No.
Oh. Well, yes, it has.
That makes it more difficult to...
It has changed, that's what I'm saying.
Well, not every time is what I mean. Just hold it in your hand, I can read it. Catching Up with Sam by Lacey Mitchell. Sam Colton wasn't expecting to be father to a town icon, but last summer it became clear that his public access series, Amanda the Adventure, and its title character was something very special. For this self-professed struggling writer, it all started with his adopted daughter and a new outlook on life. Recently, I caught up with Sam over a stack of Sunflower Diner's famous strawberry banana pancakes. We chatted about the value of imagination, everyday adventure, and what future may have in store for Amanda. Lacey, Sam, not a day goes by when my kiddos aren't talking about Amanda and her adventures. Did you ever dream that this little show would be a big hit? Sam, little show is right, isn't it? But I think there's something elegant in simplicity. We may not have the budget for a big production, but I truly believe that there's a soul that transcends that. I'm humbled by the way the town has embraced my baby. I really am.
So they have changed every single time we've got a new thing, or just one time? Like,
just this once.
Okay, well, we didn't read the other ones. Ripperoni. Time to start a new game. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
Yes, I was joking.
I will kill you.
I hate analog clocks. Oh, okay. Arrows. Oh, this is slow.
Well, it is the hour hand.
3... yeah, very funny title. 45 is this, right?
Yeah.
And then this is a digital clock. So this can be 22, which means PM. Okay. 10:50. Does it matter which of the 2 analog clocks I put with the 2 times? Could I have put...
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because this one is on the time. And it clearly it clearly isn't, you know...
Yeah.
Ah! Apples!
Did you get appled?
I got appled!
Oh, poor baby.
Cool. I did the clocks. Assuming
Look at the clocks then.
Somewhere. They all say 5:15.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Nope.
He's not on, so you can't do anything with him until he's on.
Safe. Pretend safe box. Ah! Oh, it doesn't have an hour thing. Wait a minute. This is a very particular looking knife to hang a piece of paper in.
Yeah, to hang a threatening note.
Yeah.
A particularly threatening newspaper article.
Well, you can move both at the same time. That's the speed run, isn't it? Like doing
Yeah.
that.
It's knowing exactly how many times you have to click it, and just click, 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 click.
Do you have to do the other ones before you can do this one?
Yes. Wait. No.
Safe 826.
There's a lot of steps you can skip if you know
The final answer.
what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so far the safe is fake, so I don't think there's any point in trying to put that in there.
Yeah. But you did get a tape,
Yeah.
so just keep in mind that safe code, and let's move on with the tape.
Oh. Also.
It's pointing to the note to draw your attention to it.
Oh.
Again, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
What was this one called?
Such a nice day for
I
a
don't know.
picnic. What's your favorite food to eat at a picnic? Oh, I don't like that at all.
Amanda, what's that smell?
Human flesh.
I've never smelled anything like that.
I don't know, Wooly. You're right. It's a bad smell. What do you think is making that bad smell? No, that looks fine.
I don't even know what it would be. What's the correct answer?
There's 3 things laid out on the picnic table. Some cupcakes, the apples, and what looks like a dirty, moldy sandwich.
Yeah, alright.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Yes.
What is making that bad smell?
Well,
Well,
those...
now it's the
those-
pulsating flesh.
Yeah, those would as well, for what
Probably.
it's worth.
You're right. This sandwich is stinky because it's rotting.
Why is it pulsing?
This tree stump is
I don't know.
rotting too. Do you know why? Things rot when they are not alive anymore. You know what
That's
the
necessarily
opposite
true, but-
of alive is?
Yeah.
For children,
Look
I
at the
suppose that
tree
will
stump.
suffice.
If it's not alive, what is it?
I don't think we should be talking about this.
Are you afraid to think about it?
Nope, that's not what I typed.
The tree stump is
Mhm.
dead. Dead is the opposite of alive. Good job! Plants can die if they don't get enough light or water,
Ooh.
or if they get a disease.
Let's go back to our nice picnic.
Animals can die in different ways too.
Oh, cool.
Look at poor Mr. Fox.
A gun and a knife.
Dead and gone. What
This
do you
this
think
cartoon
will
has escalated
gun,
drastically.
The knife, or the poisonous berries on this bush?
I can't click you. Which one is it? It's probably the poisonous berries, right?
Don't worry about this one.
I don't think
Just pick
that
whatever
was
you
it.
want.
No, it wasn't that. Look at his funny tongue. He's silly.
Amanda.
What killed him?
Good lord.
Wouldn't it be nice if he could tell us? Mr. Fox, what made you die? It was the ugly old bear trap. Mr. Fox didn't even know what got him until it was too late.
Amanda, this has gone too far. I don't like this.
She rolled her eyes.
Well,
So
nice.
many things today! A rotting sandwich, a rotting tree stump, and silly old rotting Mr. Fox. Sometimes I feel myself rotting. But it feels far away.
Amanda, nothing is rotten here.
What do you think? Do you think that everything rots?
Of course not, Amanda.
I'm not asking you. Answer my question.
You don't have to answer that.
5-letter word?
You can make
Why
smaller
won't you
words, so you can say
answer
yes
my
or no.
question? You have to tell me.
But what's a 5-letter word that would make her the answer? Like, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Don't you want to be my friend? Please,
Oh,
answer
she
my
just fully
question.
deleted Wooly. Cool.
I think it might be too late.
This is scripted, I'm not doing this.
Yeah. I'm aware. I've seen this cutscene.
I'm telling
Many
the
a
chat.
Mhm. Arr.
Cool. Well,
Boop, boop,
that was Amanda the Infinite. No.
boop.
Stupid pet.
Boop, 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 boop.
Hey, the safe's actually a safe now.
Yeah, it sure is. Do you remember the code?
Yep. Ah, so that's why you're saying it'll be alright.
Yeah. We could read those letters now if you want. Alright. Dear Miss Park, I know it's been a long time since you've seen me. I swear the library was sometimes the only place I felt safe. I'll always be grateful to you for that, for being someone I knew I could trust. I need that again, to trust. 2 years ago, my little brother Jordan disappeared. Just poof, gone. My parents were never the same, and now they're gone too. They just didn't get over the grief. It broke their hearts, and eventually it killed them.
Oh, cool, OBS
police
did the
figured-
crashing thing. It's not actually,
no.
like, crashing, but it's, like, popped up with the... OBS has crashed! But it's very, very weird. It's not crashed and the stream is still going, but, like, what happens on my screen is I get a little pop-up that's saying, OBS has crashed, and if I hit yes or no on that pop-up, then OBS actually crashes. But OBS hasn't crashed, because it's still recording the VOD and it's still...
Like a trap crash.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll just carry on then.
Yeah.
Eventually it killed them. The police figured someone snatched Jordan off the street, that some crazy guy lured him away. A freak occurrence, you know? A regular old suburban tragedy. But I know there's something more to it, and I know you know it too. I thought I was alone. Nobody believed me when I tried to bring it up. But I heard about the kind of research you do, the kind that normal people don't do. I don't know, maybe it's just a rumor, but here I am. The next page is also from her, I think it's continued.
Make behave.
the other.
Yeah. I'm looking at the fucking this.
Energy transfers? Woodsea sigils. TR investigating. Catherine Park. Hi, Aunt
Roller
Kate.
skates.
Thank you so much for the roller skates. Dad and I went skating at the lake yesterday. He fell down, but don't tell him I told you that. Can't wait to see you at summer vacation. Love, Riley. I love that she kept that on her board of important notes. He used to watch that show, you know. It was really sweet at first. I remember that you used to tell families with younger kids to watch it. It was, I don't know, wholesome, I guess. But then it just got weird. I'd find Jordan standing in front of the TV, like he was in a trance, and it was like that little girl was talking to him. She said some really weird stuff. I know most of the people around here don't believe in the kind of work you do. Not at the library, the other kind of work. They just don't want to face the truth. That something really evil was here. Can we meet and talk? I don't want to write anymore here. I feel like someone's watching me. Sincerely, Joanne Cook.
No, I'm like, while this is happening, I've also opened a web browser and I'm like looking for appropriate sounds to put on when someone does goop, because I keep on forgetting, and so I think I might as well do it on stream. And I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna share with you the web page because I need you to hear what sound. I'm like looking through them, right? And so
Yeah.
I picked this one.
It's so slappy.
Tyler, what does it sound like?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. It took me a second.
Alright. Rare blue beige potato.
Potato.
That's
One of these
and
things.
pale.
It's not like the others.
Yeah. Moon. Well, and pale isn't either. That's not a color.
It sure isn't, actually, now that I think about it.
So, I'm looking for moon and I don't know how to fucking describe that. This. Just put that on there for the time being.
Why do you want pale?
Because it's not a thing.
That's
Like,
fair.
neither of them are. I mean, this one is much more obviously not the thing that it is, because pale you could use, like, you know. Okay, so I have this. Is the tape the same?
The initial tape will be the same, but you do have another thing in the safe that you haven't interacted with yet that will change things.
A pause button. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So now when you play tapes, you can pause and walk away from the tape while it's playing. Or not while it's playing, obviously, paused, but...
Ah, okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, and it like freezes whatever's on the screen.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Oh, and I can also... Yeah.
Yeah, because it knows that you've seen this tape before, so it'll just skip to where you interact with
That
things.
sounds delicious.
I recommend
We
not
can't
skipping,
use
though.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it from the start.
We can't. Good job.
Like, I'm gonna
Wait, what's...
rewatch it. Because I didn't mean to do the first skip, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just wanted to see what it did.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
It's hard to say because yellow and white. Does it just say menu?
Yeah, it just says menu.
I mean, I might as well try it, you know? Or is this a 5-letter word?
It's a 4-letter word on there.
Okay. Oh. I think that's not it because I've just gone through all the letters.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, it was a good thought.
Love that. What's on this?
That is the ultimate strat for escape rooms, as MatPat says. It's like
Try
look
everything
at
and everything.
establish what the thing you need is.
Yeah, try everything.
So then
and
that way, when
everything.
you're like, "Oh, this solution has rewarded me with a 4-digit code," I remember there's a thing over there that needed a 4-digit code, so I'll go there next.
Oh yeah, that's kind of a
Basically
given
that.
though. Why is this one all by itself? I suppose maybe because they could be random.
What thing is it?
Yellow.
Hmm.
Oh, I bet they're all useful in some way.
Today we're going to make an apple pie.
My favorite is peach pie.
What's your favorite kind of pie?
Peach.
That sounds delicious. Today we're going to make an apple pie. First, we need to cut the apples. Do you know what we can use to cut the apples? We can't use that. We can't use that.
Oops.
We can't use that.
See.
Good job. We can use a sharp knife.
I don't think we're supposed to do that by
It's
ourselves.
a fucking fly.
It's always good to be brave when you're by yourself. Look, I'm a pirate. Haha.
That doesn't seem safe.
Okay, Willie, let's cut the apple.
Okay,
That
well.
was hard. We have almost everything we need to make our pie. We just need some sugar. Do you know where we keep the sugar? Is it in the pantry, the refrigerator, or the sink? Nope. Try again.
Oh, so you were asking about this, right? So we keep the sugar in the pantry as well, Australia, unless the household has ants, and then we keep it in the fridge to keep it away from the ants.
Ah.
And this house does have ants, so we do keep our sugar in the fridge.
We don't have a
Hey,
pantry here,
let's make
so.
a pie.
Well, not here as in America, just
Can you
here as in
smell
this
the
house, because this
apples
house
and
is small.
cinnamon? Okay, it's time to bake a pie. First, preheat the oven to 425.
I don't think we should be using the oven by ourselves. We should always ask a parent to help.
I'm not sure where they are right now. We're on our own, Willie. First, preheat the oven to 425 degrees. Then, put the apples into the pie tin. Now, put it in the oven and bake it for 40 minutes. Our pie is ready! I can't wait to eat it! Willie, let's have some pie!
Yay.
Yeah, so there's something I'm clearly not quite getting yet. Oh, but this is back as well.
Yeah, because you started the tape.
Did it... Where did it put my...
Unclear. They may have just returned them to their initial starting positions.
I didn't actually see what that was. Oh, yeah. I probably don't need that one for the time being, then. So what does this need? This is a 4-digit number. There's a path back here. Peach. Ah! Wooly likes peach pie. Doesn't he?
He does indeed. You got tape.
I did, but it's a weird... It's a different color. Is this... an optional side thing, or did I progress properly?
It's a secret tape.
It's a secret tape. So I can watch this, but then I still have to solve...
Yeah.
Okay.
The colored tapes are just like secret lore bits, basically.
Where's the birthday girl?
Usually my mom holds my treat money.
Well,
Come on, Lauren, we have a special surprise for you.
Okay, here's what I have.
Who's ready for ice cream and cake?
She's busy with her best friend.
Is that show on 24/7?
It's like she didn't even hear me.
And we need to talk about some new TV rules. You know what? Hold on. Let me try. I want to capture the big surprise on video. Lauren, honey, we got cake and ice cream. We got your favorite, mint chocolate chip.
Come on, baby, we can watch Amanda another time.
it's so much fun
Lauren?
to buy your own.
Everything okay?
Lauren?
Lauren?
I love mint chocolate chip.
I don't like that.
Spooky.
Yeah. Alright.
Spooky, scary Amanda.
Amanda hug and kiss. Haha, get it? Okay. Oh, there is... Oh, sort of. I've noticed that there's this is here as well. It's like a little mouse trap. But it doesn't seem
That's
to
because
be...
they're mice. You could occasionally see mice just scurrying around outside of your field of vision.
Oh yeah. Do you think you're capable of giving a hint without giving the answer? Oh, mushroom. Yes. Mushroom pie. Mushroom pie.
But I also do enjoy watching you fuck around.
Mushroom pie.
What is all that underneath the outlet?
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, I'm unclear.
Can't make the brightness brighter, so... Sounds kind of icky. What do you want about a beef and mushrooms, like a steak and mushroom pie? Like, ugh.
Well, I mean, a steak and mushroom, yes, but when you say just mushroom pie, like imagine just a pie that's just pie crust and then mushrooms. And that's it.
Cream of mushroom.
No cream, just mushrooms.
Just mushroom is ick. I eat raw mushrooms. So, you know.
I'm also imagining like an apple pie where it still has like the apple sauce filling stuff, except the apples have been replaced with mushrooms, perhaps by some sort of fey trickery.
Yeah.
Do you want me to try giving you a hint?
Not yet. Like, I'll give it one more watch before I resort to that, you know? Does this have the rule of everything I've used but won't be used again, like most escape rooms?
Let me think quick.
Like, will I need to use this again, or the other clocks?
Some things are used like a few times, but like most of them aren't.
Fair enough. Also, for the sake of not missing stuff, I want you to tell me optional stuff, like those if there are hidden tapes.
Oh
like...
yeah, I'm not letting you. We're not ending this game until we get all of the things that I'm aware of, at least.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more watch, see if I can spot it.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
Today we're going to make an apple pie.
My favorite is peach pie.
What's your favorite kind of pie? That sounds delicious. Today we're going to make an apple pie. First, we need to cut the apples. Do you know what we can use to cut the apples? We can't use that.
Say apple.
We can't use that.
Apple.
We can't use that.
Apple. All caps.
Good job. We can use a sharp knife.
I don't think we're supposed to do that by ourselves.
The flour and the butter are gone from the shot now. I'm just noticing that. Oh, this thing moves back now. That's interesting. Does it matter that stuff moves in the shots? Like, will the world around me be different if I pause at different times?
Yes.
So the fact that the butter and the flour are gone from the shot might be important, for example?
Oh, not like in the shot, like in the video itself, but like things around you in the world will move around depending on like what you need in the video, I guess.
Right, but I mean even in the middle of the video.
I think so, yes. I'll say yes.
Alright. Because I just noticed that, like, the flour and the butter are
Always
gone.
good to be brave when you're by yourself. Look, I'm a pirate. Haha.
That doesn't seem safe.
Okay, Willie, let's cut the apple. That was hard. We have almost everything we need to make.
Circus, have you played or watched any plays of Amanda the Adventurer?
They said already they have. They know everything about the game, more or less.
Okay. So I
Yeah.
was gonna say, if Circus hasn't played, would you accept like Circus's ideas of what to do? But if Circus has played, then
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Our pie. We just need some sugar. Do you know where we keep the sugar? Is it in the pantry, the refrigerator, or the sink? Great! Let's make a pie. Can you smell the apples?
Oh, you
and
don't need to look up
cinnamon?
anything, Circus. I know it. I'm good.
Okay, it's time to bake a pie. First, preheat the oven to 425.
I don't think we should be using the oven by ourselves. We should always ask a parent to help.
I'm not sure where they are right now. We're on our own, Willie. First, preheat the oven to 425 degrees. Then, put the apples into the pie tin. Now, put it in the oven and bake it for 40 minutes. Our pie is ready! I can't wait to eat it! Willie, let's have some pie!
And then the oven will be back on the table, yeah.
You having all the fruits and such.
Yeah, alright, chuck me a hint then.
There's something you missed in the video.
Tyler, that's... It's not really a hint, man.
It's early on. You just need
Obviously
to pay
there's something
attention.
that I fucking missed in the video. God damn it.
There's nothing else I can say about it unless you want to tell me explicitly what you missed, and
Hi, I'm Amanda.
I don't want to tell you the
I'm
answer.
Willie.
Today, we're going to make an apple pie.
My favorite is peach pie.
What's your favorite kind of pie?
The fact that it's 6 letters long, what if I...
That sounds delicious.
She just says the same thing.
Today, we're going to make an apple pie. First, we need to cut the apples. Do you know what we can use to cut the apples?
So, like... Yeah, I don't know what it is I'm missing. Clearly.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry
We
about it.
can't use that.
You're a smart guy. You'll figure it out. Niffy.
Good job. We can
Kniffy.
use a sharp knife.
I don't think we're supposed to do that by ourselves.
Great.
Oh boy.
What?
You didn't. You missed it again.
You said early in the video.
Yeah.
That wasn't early. That was like that last half. What do you want?
Well, because I count she goes through the whole instructions for the oven bit, and that's like the
Hi,
second half
I'm
of it.
Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
Well, now I know.
It's right after you tell her the knife
can't-
thing.
Good job. We can use a sharp knife.
I don't think we're supposed to do that by ourselves.
It's always good to be brave when you're by yourself. Look, I'm a pirate. Haha.
That doesn't seem safe.
Okay, Willie, let's cut the apple. That was hard. We have almost everything.
Hey.
Great! Let's make a pie. Can you smell the apples and cinnamon? Okay, it's time to bake a pie. First, preheat the oven to 425.
I don't think we should be using the oven by ourselves. We should
You can
always
skip
ask
the
a
rest
parent
of
to
this.
help.
I'm not sure where they are right now. We're on our own, Willie. First,
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because, like, the thing was to play the pause button. The thing was the pause button on the oven. That's what it was. It was an image on the fridge.
I suppose, yeah, you could interpret it that way.
Well, what else would it be?
Pause now, go to the oven, mess with the fire knob. It used to be a code that when translated said pause now, pause turn oven on now.
Well, I've put it to 425.
Go back to the tape. Yeah,
Preheat the
okay,
oven to
so
400
you gotta pause it when the thing is on screen, when the message, the little picture is on screen.
That's-
25 degrees.
Alright, that's a little fucking pedantic.
Good job.
Ass pie. Fiddle with them knobs, baby.
Do I also put this to 40?
Truly doesn't matter.
You say that.
Yeah. You just have to touch the knob on the left and then look back at the screen.
That's not where I...
And that's why you don't try to make a pie without your parents, kids. Meat pie! Ingredients: potato, mushroom, meat.
Alright.
Preheat oven, 525.
Mushroom.
That is not potato, that is female. Potato.
Oh!
Now we have to wait several in-game real-time days.
I really hope you're not fucking with me.
I'm fucking with you.
And meat.
Meat. Are you made of meat, doll? I sincerely hope not.
That's a good point, actually.
We got some cheese, but we don't got no meat.
525 and 50.
What if we stick our own hand in there?
Alright.
Suppose not.
Rats would be meat.
They would indeed. How do you get one?
Rat trap, but, you know.
Meat.
Fair enough.
Ew, it's squishy. Ew, it's squishy.
So is this going to be the same as the second tape, but I've got to do the same gimmick of pausing it somewhere? Or is this going to be a new second tape?
It's a different tape.
Okay.
It's referred to as like the corrupted version of the tape.
Hi there. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
There's a new shop.
Amanda, maybe some of our friends can come back to the neighborhood?
That's
I think
great.
all of the
I
original
like that
tapes,
there are so
like
many
uncorrupted
friends in
tapes, have
my
a pause
neighborhood.
puzzle.
Today, I want to send something special.
Does that mean I should have also got the normal tape from the oven?
You can do that at a different time.
Oh, so this has the lease as well thing of like playing the game to get lots of endings.
Yeah.
So I'll want to. So when I restart, I'll want to do the oven puzzle to get the second tape, and then do the pause button to get the
Yeah.
corrupted third tape.
Like, you noticed once you got this, by the time you got the save code, the safe had disappeared, thereby forcing you to have to play the game again to get the safe back.
I didn't notice it disappeared. I didn't even notice that it does disappear or come back. I just noticed that it
Well,
wasn't.
because remember, you looked and you saw, you were like, this safe is fake.
Yeah,
Cardboard box now.
I didn't know it was a fake now. I just thought it was fake.
Ah, well.
Yeah.
First, I need to go to the store to buy them a card. Do you know where the store is?
Is this really the time to be fucking with her anymore?
I don't need to go there right now.
You still
Do you
can if
think
you'd like.
This is funny. Just take me to the store. Now, can you tell me where I need to go? Good job. Let's go to the store. Let's pick out a card. My friend. Something bad happened. What kind of card should I send them?
Well, that would be a condolence card. But, what's the correct answer so I don't pick it?
The condolences, because something bad happened.
That's not the right card. I don't think we want this.
I think Amanda is confused. Shh, here's a secret. It's my birthday. Maybe we can help her out.
Well, okay, now I really don't know which one to pick.
Well,
Are you
You wanna do
sure
what Wooly
that's
says?
Right? I
It
don't.
looks like it. I bet your friend is really going to love this card.
My friend is. My friend. My friend is having a birthday. I want to get my friend a special treat. Where can I?
Yeah, see, now I want to do it the wrong way, though. That's what I want. Because that's more fun.
I mean, you can if you'd
buy
like.
a treat for my friend.
Meat.
Well, I know. Let's get them some nice candy.
Meat.
Do you know where the candy store is?
Meat.
They don't have anything we need.
Meat.
Look at the stores.
Meat.
Which one sells candy?
Meat.
Does this help?
Meat.
Does this help, Aretha?
Great! Why did you do that? Now I can't find the candy store.
I'm sorry, I just wanted meat!
No,
Meat.
don't do
Aretha,
that.
look what you've done.
Meat.
I don't want to go there.
Meat.
I said I don't want to go in there.
Meat.
No! Why is this happening?
Meat.
No! Why can't I stop it?
Oh
This
boy.
isn't the candy store.
There is
He was
nothing
distressed.
here that I want.
Maybe you can take us someplace else?
I want to get my friend a special treat. I want to get my friend a special treat. Let me out of here!
Oh, Amanda. That's a nice birthday card. Do you want to give it to your friend now?
Will you address the card? Who should I send this to?
It's not Cade anymore.
I don't think it's their birthday. The card is for someone really cute. Gosh,
He points at himself.
I guess you really forgot.
Question mark.
Oh, Wooly, it's your birthday!
It said question mark in the subtitles like you forgot his name. Oh, the doll's gone.
So it is.
That's probably fine.
See, I want to rewatch that, but not even do what Wooly wants either. I want to see how it's different.
Oh, to be sentient meat dancing on the wall.
Should I do that, or should I do this?
You can if you'd like. I don't think it would change anything. I think Wooly would just, insist.
That's fine. If he does, I'll just...
Good job! That's not the right card. I don't think we want this.
I think Amanda... Go ahead and pick a card, friend.
Oh. Okay.
Are you sure that's right?
Yeah,
I
he'll
don't
just
Looks
insist.
like it.
Great! Don't do that!
Meat.
I don't
Meat. Meat.
Hold on, I
Meat.
could hear the fucking cats getting into the cupboard. Give me a sec.
Oh, you're gonna leave me with angry Amanda? No, and also you, Circus. How could I forget? We're both left with angry Amanda.
The cats also want the meat!
They want the meat. They desire meat.
No!
No, not the meat.
Let me out of here!
I don't think it's their birthday.
Oh, Wooly. It's
Yeah, what
I don't
happens?
know what happens if you type Riley there.
Hmm.
Because it's the right amount of letters, too. But I'm pretty sure
Good
they'll probably just
job.
say,
Let's
it's not their birthday.
That's not
But
the
you might
right
get some
card.
interesting dialogue.
So none of them are right.
Well, yeah, none of them are right until
I
Wooly
don't
pops
think
in.
we want...
That's why he says she's
Are you
confused, because
sure
there's no
that's
right answer.
right? Great! Why did... Don't do that! I don't want to go there.
Speed run this
Let me
breakdown.
out.
I don't think it's their birthday.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Wooly.
Alright. We've tested everything. So are there any optional tapes to be had?
Not currently.
I also want meat. Gay! So... Okay.
Where we went, we tried to, you took me.
Hmm. Is it the same? I'm confused.
It's the same if you don't answer correctly. It gives you a new page to try again.
But I can't... You took me.
So you have 3 questions here. Where we went, where we tried to, and where you took me.
I guess in the right order. Where we went, where we tried to, where you took me. That seems right.
Yep, you've progressed. Oh, nope.
Where we went. Where we tried to, where you took me. Oh, okay, it's getting harder each time. Where we went. Is that supposed to be candy?
Yeah.
And that's meat. Ah, that symbol. Guts for a lock. And a pair of scissors. Ah, I see. The guts. And also that symbol is important. And that is... not on here, is it?
It's the yellow.
Oh, yeah.
It's just upside down, I think.
And yellow is important. And that's why you said, why do you need yellow earlier? Or some shit like that. Because you knew.
Biddle-doop, biddle-doop.
Okay, so
'Cause
that...
I'm a coy little bitch.
Okay.
You didn't grow it all the way.
Oh,
The flowers have like 1 or 2 stages of growth. You'll see like the flower bloom, basically.
So, what do I do with the yellow flower? Probably nothing now. G U T S. Yep. Another tape
Scissors.
and the scissors. And the scissors I can't use at the moment because the doll isn't there.
She sure isn't. She sensed you were about to kill her and she vamoosed real quick.
What happens if I... Hmm?
That spooked me.
Yeah.
I guess I was lying when I said there was no unscripted scares.
What happened?
I think that was just an issue with like clipping in the camera thing, and they just made things disappear to avoid the issue.
Do I have to read?
It was just the fact that you. It was just the fact that you clicked on the book at the same time too, so you were like moving into the things. You don't have to redo anything.
Where is it though?
Where's what?
Oh,
The flower?
yeah, that's not the right flower.
It went back to the corner you found it in.
This
Remember
is...
that yellow flower was the one that was hidden in the bookcase opposite of where the rest of the pots were.
Yeah, but this isn't the right. Why is this one grown?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't just. I don't know. Where? What?
I don't know. I don't know what you want from me from that one. Just toss it. It's not important.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Yeah, so it's just like...
They don't like when you do that.
Yeah. So this will be important later. Guts to chop the dolly's head off will be important later. But there's also a tape in here. Is this gonna be
In
like
the meantime, you got a new tape.
another normal tape or another... Like, what is this gonna be?
It's a new episode. What's a family?
Oh, a completely new episode.
Mm-hmm.
So no pause shenanigans.
There might be pause shenanigans as well.
Hi, friends. I'm Amanda.
Oh yes,
And
this one is
I'm
almost
Wooly,
exclusively pause shenanigans.
Wooly
But the pause
said
shenanigans
the
are
animal
the main
sound.
puzzle,
He
not an
said
extra puzzle.
"Bah," because he is a sheep.
He is a
Can
sheep.
you make a sound?
Why
like
is he
a
upset
sheep?
about that?
That's great. You sound just like Wooly.
Microaggressions.
Wow, yeah. You sound just like me.
Thunderstorm warning.
How do I...
Pull the lever.
Nothing on here obviously looks like a lever type.
Oh, have you never played with one of these things before?
I've
It's the thing on the side, the red.
I have no idea what this is.
The thunderstorm goes.
Usually it's animals, but this one has storms instead.
Okay. I paused and pulled it and it talked about the thunderstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should go back now?
So now you have to find the second thing, I guess. Because you paused on thunderstorm and it did the thunderstorm, so maybe it wants you to find the
At a
next one.
petting zoo. There are lots of animals here to pet and play with. It's fun to spend time with animals. They are very different from people. They look different and they don't talk like people.
Amanda, I'm an animal, and I...
Animals don't talk, silly.
Ow.
Look at these signs. Let's make
Get
sounds
fucked,
like the
Wooly.
animals on the signs. Are you ready? A goat says, meh, meh. A chicken says, a pig says, like.
How charming. Well,
Fun! Animals make funny sounds. Do you have a family? Animals have families too. Let's go see one of the animal families. I want to see the chickens. Can you show me where the chickens are? That's not where they are. Don't you know what a chicken looks like?
meat.
I want to go look at the chickens.
Okay, Amanda.
Mm.
Let's go see those silly chickens.
What a cute fib.
Having a family is nice.
She looked at him when he did
I
that.
see mommy chicken
She
and
did.
baby chickens, and I see.
He also
daddy
seems
chicken.
distressed when he does it.
Look at the chickens. Do you know what the daddy is called?
Yeah.
No, that's not what they're called. Try.
Alright.
The tornado goes.
So what's this one?
Well, I guess we can see what the next weather thing is and see if it reacts to that.
Yeah.
Again. Do I have to help you with everything?
Yes.
Yes,
The daddy is called
that's
a
we're an
rooster.
educational show.
Mommy is a hen, and the babies are chicks. Some mummies eat their babies.
Ah!
Yum yum.
They sure do.
Okay.
Is that actually
let's go
true?
see some more animal
I don't know
families.
that that's true.
I don't
There
think
are
it is.
there are
Go
animal
next.
species where
I think it's time
they'll
to
eat their
visit the
young,
sheep.
so
Can you tell me
usually not
where
the
we
mothers,
can
usually the
find
They're,
fathers will.
okay,
but-
firstly, they're glitching. They're like, it
yeah,
looked like
they
were-
are.
No, that's just pecking, but it looked like they were actually glitching.
The barn is doing some heavy breathing right now. It looks distressed.
Ew, I don't want to see those. They're scary.
Why are they on the fucking sign then?
I don't want to go near.
Maybe it's flooding? Oh, neat.
I haven't even finished this one yet, so...
Yeah, you still gotta finish the tape.
The sheep are waiting for us. Where are they? Okay, let's go.
Oh,
Look
Wooly.
at the nice sheep family. All
He's
the
gone.
sheep are right where they belong.
Oh,
Well, all the sheep are right where they belong.
Blizzard.
Well, we know it's not a blizzard because we've already solved the puzzle.
Hi, little kitten. Where is your family? It looks like this kitten is all by herself. How do you think she feels? She must be so scared. There's nobody to love her.
Oh!
Kitten is alone. There is no one to help her. Will you help the lonely kitten? Will you please help the lonely kitten? Won't you help the lonely kitten?
Recommend helping the lonely kitten.
Won't you help the lonely kitten? Won't you help the lonely kitten?
I mean, obviously, I'm not your dad, so you don't have to, but...
Oh.
She's not having a great time.
Won't you help the lonely kitten?
Love that.
recommend helping the lonely kitten. It dolls back.
So what caused this the first time?
The first time, it was just the end of that line. I believe she kills you no matter what at the end of that line.
That's her?
But this time it's because you wouldn't. I don't know if it's her. Like, it looks like her.
Alright, I need to get back to that point. How do I get back to that point quickly?
Guts in the lockbox.
Oh yeah, because it's just that tape.
Yeah.
I don't have to
Also,
do
the
anything.
dolls should be back.
Yeah, I'll do that later. I want to get back to that point first.
Right. I think you'll have to do the
I like how they
weather thing with the.
I like how they let you put the wrong input in because they don't solve it immediately.
Yeah.
So that way you can't just like.
Because
Scroll
that
through
prevents you
everything.
from like. Yeah, it prevents you from brute forcing it.
There's still a couple of puzzles you can brute force.
Oh right, yeah.
Like the coloring book one, you can totally brute force that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Anyway, chickens. Rooster,
The daddy is called.
sheep.
Okay.
I learn.
Kitten is alone.
Yes. Okay. I said yes.
And she didn't kill you for that, so congrats.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Yeah, she just doesn't kill you. You still have to solve the puzzle.
When's the lightning one? Like, help me skip through it quickly
Yeah,
then.
you can't skip. Because if you skip, you'll skip the weather advisories.
Hi, friend.
Yeah, but I mean some
I'm
things I can
Amanda.
skip.
And I'm Wooly.
I believe
Bah.
the lightning one
Wooly just
appears
made a
before
different
she asks about the
sound.
chickens.
He
So
said bah because he is a sheep.
Yeah.
Can you make a sound like a sheep? That's
bah.
great. You sound just like Wooly.
He looks
No.
so offended.
I know.
Wow, yeah. You sound just like me.
Okay. Do I have to? Can I just go back immediately?
I'd wait for it to confirm just
What
to
is
make sure.
what does the speedrunner do?
I haven't watched a full speedrun of this.
All right, and then when is the next one?
At a petting zoo.
Um,
There are lots of animals
the
there
next
to
one I
pet and play with.
believe
It's fun to
is
spend time with animals.
right
They
after
are
you get to
very
the chicken
different from-
screen.
Great! Let's go see those silly chickens.
I know there's one for typing rooster in there.
Having a
Yeah.
family is nice. I see a mommy chicken and baby chickens, and
So
I
you could skip
see-
to the rooster, I think.
see a
Is that
daddy
the one I'm
chicken.
thinking of? So,
Look,
and you have to say it wrong.
no, that's not what they're called.
And then-
Try
There you go, tornado warning.
And then when's the last one?
I think it's when she asks you to go see the sheep, you select the wrong answer.
the daddy is.
I will tell you, there is also
No, I
a
don't
colored
want to
tape
see
to be
those. They're
collected in this
scary.
tape.
I don't want to go near.
Yeah, tell me how then.
It has to do with a particular answer that you can give when she asks what the daddy is called.
Oh, what?
And I think if you
What's
think
his name?
about it,
We've seen his name before.
yeah,
What is it? I just don't remember. I'm not gonna be able to remember.
you know who I'm talking about. You just don't remember his
Yeah,
name
yeah.
specifically.
I'm
It's
not.
Sam.
Okay.
His name is Sam Colton. You will have to get back to me.
Okay. is alone.
Make sure you say you'll help the kitten.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then...
Yeah, you could skip right along to
Sheep.
Wait,
Sam.
what did you say? How do you... Where should we go next?
I see. I'm gonna have to get to the end of this one though, because I can't just force eject.
Think it's time
Yeah,
to
you can't
visit
force
the
check.
sheep. Can you tell me where we can find the sheep? Okay.
Learn. Yes.
Yes, the kitten is indeed alone. Anyway.
Alright. Now we have new lore tape.
Lord, tape.
Oh boy. So this is probably them going to the behavioral therapist. Right?
I don't know what you mean by the behavioral therapist, like that's been mentioned before.
Where was it?
Oh, behavioral complaints.
Yeah.
No, because that's not Jordan. Kick, 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 kick.
Yeah.
I now know how to sign that man is my wife. Very important linguistically, I think,
Yes.
to know how to sign that man is my wife.
Non-binary's dream for it. So she sits in a room and she signs something. And then they leave. And that's it?
No.
Nope.
There's one more bit.
We'll go past the security agent. And they go into a room that is so important it needs a security agent to guard it. That to me screams like she signed a form of consent to be, like, to have something happen. And
She definitely signed something that she shouldn't have, being clearly a minor with no legal counsel present.
Yeah.
Don't worry, next time you die and or reset in some way, it'll put it up there for you. I know, you want desperately to put it in there. Everything Rots.
Oh!
Corrupted edition.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is gonna be great. Yeah.
Because it already wasn't a great episode.
Yeah, so clearly she signed some sort of consent form, and then went into an very important room. And, talking about, like, researching putting the soul in, yeah, I think that, like, she's been, like, put into the DVDs, or the not DVDs. Like, in some way, her life or personality has been persevered, mummified
Preserved.
yeah, mummified by
Has
these
been
fucking
implanted into
these DVD tape. These, fuck, I'm such a millennial.
VCR.
Yeah.
And I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly. What's that smell?
What do you think is making that bad smell? No, that looks fine. Are you doing this on purpose? What is making that bad smell?
Fine.
You're right! Do you know what the opposite of alive is? Look at the tree stump. If it's not alive, what is it?
I don't think we should be talking about this.
Are you afraid to think about it?
Tree.
Dead is the opposite of alive. Good job! When an animal dies, it rots too.
This is different.
Looks like this kitten is
Oh,
in
it's
big trouble.
the kitten.
It might die before
Uh-oh.
anyone can help it. Should we help the kitten?
No.
We really don't have much time.
I didn't type that. Oh, I clicked on the... What? Oh, I love this. Hey there, man. How you doing?
You two got tricked into helping the lonely kitten?
Oh, so that I wasn't supposed to say yes to that.
I
Well,
don't think you had a choice.
I wasn't supposed to click on it, I guess. What's the
You didn't have a
quickest-
choice at that point. You were locked in.
Locked into what?
The everything rots corrupted just leads you to the meat ending. Like, that's just it.
Is there nothing to do on it?
I don't believe so.
Okay, well then in that case, that means we've exhausted everything except for... Let's go see some doll guts.
Hell yeah. Note to headphone users, she will scream.
Why would you spoil that?
Just because it's a loud scream. I don't want headphone users
I'm
to
glad
get-
you told me. Okay.
My sibling always gets very distressed when the doll's head gets cut off in various playthroughs we've watched. So,
Batteries.
we got batteries.
Well, this is probably battery powered.
Those batteries roll surprisingly well for being two of them taped together.
Hello, I am Blindbot. I think this is going to be fun.
Boopy doopy doopy boop. Hi. You can't take his batteries out now that you put them in.
Do not get Blabbot wet. Oh, this is why there was a purple one already. Okay. Well, this is my first instinct, is to get him wet somehow.
As is everyone's first instinct when they read not to do that.
Should I bother following that up, or...
You have no means to do so right now.
Right now?
Yeah, you can't pick them up.
Then in that case... Let's fuck around with him.
That is not it.
Interesting. So he's kind of like his own safe.
Mm-hmm.
How many numbers? 6-digit number. Does not compute. Is that just because he has different lines?
He has a few different lines for, that's not correct.
What are you trying to tell me?
My name.
8979308575309. That's the number.
Yeah.
Call for a good time.
So, I suppose.
So you are at the point now where you have a few pieces unlocked that will need codes or clues from tapes you've already watched. So perhaps you should go through the tapes and see if there's anything that didn't mean anything before, but now does. Well, yeah, you've already got both the shit from in there.
Well, I've only got one tape or two tapes available at the moment. BCF. Okay,
With
that's
CBF. Corner store bakery, and then it just won't let you. You're not allowed.
well, that's just rude. And there's no pie tin, so I can't do this.
Sure can.
I suppose I just watched the first one then.
Yay! Party time.
Does this have anything left in it?
The first one, let me think. Yes, there is one thing you can do here. I
Hi,
think
I'm
it-
Amanda.
Oh, the stickers
I'm
on the
trying to remember what
TV
it
are the
does.
endings. So I've
Yeah.
just seen the normal be killed ending. I've seen the special meat ending. Okay.
And I'm Wooly.
Today we're going to make an apple pie.
My favorite is peach pie.
I believe there's a
What's your
yeah, there's a specific response you can give to when she asks what your favorite pie is. And I
Yeah.
don't know if it gives you a colored tape or if it gives you like a corrupted tape thing. I don't remember if it does one of those. Or if it's just for extra dialogue. I don't remember if it's for those. That's the only other thing I could think of for the first tape anyway.
Hmm. Can you give me a hint based on that?
A hint for what the specific response is?
Yeah.
Well, look at the amount of letters you're given for what your favorite pie is and try to think of the most disturbing answer you could
Favorite
give
kind of
that
pie.
fits that.
That sounds delicious.
That is a disturbing answer. Granted, I didn't think of that, but that's not it.
Today we're going.
But there is another
We can't
type
use
of pie you
that.
could suggest
Good job.
that would be disturbing given present company.
Great. That sounds delicious. Good job. Great.
Well,
Hi, Circus. How long have we been gone? We were not paying attention, so I don't know what you missed.
no, they've seen it all. Any other?
Did you get the response?
No. You saw what it was.
That sounds
What?
delicious.
What?
But
I didn't even get to type it.
no.
Great.
I was trying to type potato. Something with 6 letters.
And given the present company, it would be disturbing.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Do you want me to give a more direct clue?
Because, like...
That sounds delicious.
That wasn't 6
Today
letters!
we're going to make an
Mutton
apple pie.
is what I was going for. Mutton provokes the same response.
Okay.
This mutton is what sheep meat is called.
I've never heard of that before, but okay. Alright, so the fact that that didn't do anything...
Okay. Because
First,
I didn't
we need to cut
I didn't
the
remember as a
apples.
colored tape thing, so I was pretty
Do
sure that
you
wasn't
know
it,
what
but
we
I remembered it
can
did
use to
something.
cut the apples?
I suppose the something
Good
is just extra
job.
dialogue.
Alright.
Great! Let's make...
So we can move on. There's nothing else in this tape. So just make the apple pie if you want to move on to the next one.
Nope.
Hell yeah. In your neighborhood.
Hi, friends. I'm...
CBF is the next one. But I suppose I can't do it yet.
Yeah, no. Boom, 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 boom.
Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
I'm Willie.
Hold on. 3-digit number. Was that... Is this a 3-digit number?
That's
No.
a 4-digit number.
Is there a place I haven't used the 3-digit number that I can use one?
No.
No? Alright.
What do you like best
The bodies
about
are
your
still-
neighborhood?
Yeah.
That's great! I like that there are so many friends in my neighborhood. Today, I want to send
Are there
something
so many
special
friends in
to
your neighborhood?
My friend. First, I need to go to the store to buy them a card. Do you know where the store is?
Meat store. Let's go to the meat.
Good job! Let's go to the store! Let's pick out a card. My friend...
1503257. My condolences to Kate.
Huh.
Oh, the TV changed.
Huh. Fun.
I don't want to play anymore right now.
Congratulations, you're 1 year older. Wishing you the bestest year yet. The friends are the buildings, maybe? You might not be wrong about that, actually.
Oh.
08121. Am I supposed to understand this?
Yes.
081821.
Oh, did I do it wrong?
08121. 325 Fahrenheit at 30 minutes.
Bonus candle. May your year be filled with many blessings from Blabbot. Aw, thanks, Blabby.
Hmm.
What does the second card say on the left? Math.
Yeah.
Candle times 4.
I don't have one
Fine.
answer for any of these, so I can't figure any of them out yet. You need at least one answer.
Well, what does candle equal?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need one answer to figure that out.
Hmm.
Luckily, I have all 6.
Well, candle was one.
Lucky
on
I
the first
have
card, so maybe
all
it's been one.
6. Oh, 8. Oh, maybe. I don't know if that's the case.
Well, just try it.
1 times 4 is 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. 1 times 1 plus 1 is 3. 1 divided by 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. 1 minus 1 is 0. And I've already forgotten the first 5. 1 times 4 is 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. That's 3. 1, 3.
0. I don't think that I want to do that.
It's not 3. 1 times 1 plus 1?
1 times 1. Oh, 2. Yeah, okay.
5, 1, 3. 0 what's in the card is on the cake.
What's in the card is on the cake. Man, if only I had a sharp kniffy. Stab the cake!
The doll suddenly gets very nervous.
Sorry.
The doll gets nervous when you pick up an. Oh, I forgot she's still dead.
So what did he say? What's on the...
What's on the card? What's in the card is on the cake. So maybe candle does not mean 1, like in the first card. Because the first card definitely gave us it gave us the correct thing, like it gave us something to progress, right?
What's in the card is on the cake. Yeah, yeah.
8, 3. 5, 1, 6, 1, C, D, F, E.
Birthday. Okay. I mean, I guess... We're talking about birthday, as I definitely could have guessed that one.
This is my least favorite part.
It's still good. It's still good. Anything else? Anything else I could do for optional tapes right now?
Nope.
Alright. What is this?
Oh no, accidents. Corrupted edition.
We don't have much time. Do you trust me?
Wooly, ready for an adventure?
Amanda, you know you can't...
Wooly had
Whoa.
an accident. When a friend has an accident, sometimes nobody can help them. But we can try.
No, Amanda. I'm fine. I just,
Poor
Sometimes
Wooly is
nobody
so
can help him.
confused. We really have to help him.
We can try though.
We have to know what is wrong. What part of Wooly is broken?
What's the incorrect answer?
Anything but the correct answer?
What is the... Tyler.
The correct answer is his head.
Okay.
Isn't Wooly acting strange? What could be wrong? Don't you care about Wooly? He needs our help. If we don't fix him now, things will get very, very bad. Am I the only one who sees what's wrong here?
Well, that certainly makes it hard to click anywhere else.
Lily's head is broken, but Dr. Amanda is here to help. Let's prepare the patient. Here, Willie, drink this.
I don't know.
Do not
Amanda.
drink strange drinks that
So
people
just
hand you.
pretend, isn't it, Willie?
Amanda. I feel,
We need to operate immediately on the patient's brain.
Oh, cool.
What tool should we use to fix Willie's head?
All of
Saw,
these,
the hammer, or the forceps?
all of these are really bad for a head.
Yeah,
But which one is the correct answer?
don't worry about it. Just click any of them.
That might be helpful, but what else could we use? Things could get really messy if we use that. That looks hard to use, but I could try. I tricked you! We're going to use all three! The patient is getting rowdy. I'll need a little help here. Help me! Please! So, who are you going to help? You're not going to help me? Fine. I can do this by myself. No way!
Cool.
Super cool.
Oh, and it's just another tape. What does that say?
Witch of Zoe, looking for Bebo, John's Candy Factory.
What happens if I redo it but like help her?
I don't think anything changes. If I'm being real. I don't recall there being any difference here. Either way, you get that last tape.
Yeah, I'll give it a look.
Willie! Look,
Willie's
That
head is
might be-
broken.
things could get real. That looks. Let's get the patient subdued so we can finish the operation. Everything will be okay.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Anything I need to do before this one?
Nope. It'll be short.
I'm
Hi! Trap door treat.
Oh boy, a trapdoor treat. My favorite kind of treat.
Another one. Do I need to do anything with that information?
Well, you already did the thing that you got with that information.
Oh, okay. I really wouldn't call that solving a puzzle, but alright.
I'm allergic to apples.
How many chairs? How many mushrooms? How many fruit? How many plates?
Chairs, mushrooms, fruits, light. One,
If you have those
two...
numbers, it sounds like a 4-digit code to me.
Yeah. Two chairs. Does it count like little ones? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8.
Yeah.
2 chairs, 8 mushrooms. Hold on. Fucking god, these cats. dice them up and put them in the fucking stir fry.
No, no kitten pie.
Yeah. 2 chairs, unless I'm missing one. 8 mushrooms. 5 fruits, counting the peach, that's 6. 1 light. 2 lights. So really, is it 2826?
I believe so.
That's really weird
That
because
sounds right.
it was also 826 before. Yeah, that doesn't... Oh. Yeah, that's not right.
Lights was the last number. How many chairs? How many mushrooms? How many fruits?
Yeah,
how many
yeah.
lights?
Alright. Hey. I'm just streaming, that's all. What's up? A gift. Alright, everyone, I'm about to get a birthday gift, maybe?
Yay.
Yeah, alright, then don't give it to me for another 6 days? I don't know, like... Exactly. Yeah, that's my birthday gift. Thank you.
No. That's just a gift because I am a loving partner.
I'm kidding. I love you, honey.
I know.
Moon.
I like this comment.
Aretha was birthed? Alright, I got a pack of Tim Tams. Thank you, honey.
I thought you just appeared out of the void.
Yeah, basically. That's what it feels like.
Oh, I'm not gonna finish that.
Fun.
Would you rather put these in the fridge because it's summer hot? These are crisp.
Summer hot, summer not.
Yeah. Alright. Bucket to melt, to get, robot wet. And the tape. Which one should I do first?
You could do the tape first. I don't believe tape does anything because it wants you to do the robot thing.
Oh.
4012558.
We don't have much time.
401258. Okay, well I gotta do this.
01258. The treasure is in the chest. Obviously. But first you need the key to my heart. Because it is not what you have on the outside that matters.
Yeah, yeah.
It is what you keep on the inside that really counts. I thought we please do not hurt me. I am begging you. We were going to have such a beautiful life together. Please do not forget me.
No remorse! Thank you.
I could have shown you number combinations you could only dream of.
Alright.
We can share.
Oh, cool.
Hi, I'm Amanda. When you're friends, you can share all kinds of things with each other.
Yeah, like Wooly.
I can share my crayons with you, so you can have fun coloring too. Look at silly Mr. Fox.
Jesus Christ.
Sharing shows you care about someone. Friends can share toys. They can share snacks. I'll share some of my snacks with you. Which snack would you like?
Which is the wrong answer, or does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Well...
Yum, that's my favorite. Friends can share other things too. they can share secrets. Can I share a secret with you? Oh. I thought you were different.
That's death, isn't it?
No.
Oh!
Leave.
How hard is it gonna... Oh, okay. This is funny. The game has had enough of your shit.
Yeah, honestly. I was going to recommend that you, say no, though.
I honestly, though, knowing me, right?
Right. So I recommend we try to get all of the colored tapes before we do that ending again and say yes.
Okay.
Because then we could get 2 endings in 1. I saw your spooky face, Amanda. You can't hide that shit from me.
I didn't. I wanted to get all the color tapes anyway, you just weren't giving them to me. For some reason.
Well, we didn't run into the colored tapes again.
Alright, so... I'll
so
just follow
get
your
to-
instructions exactly then.
Okay, get to Oh No Accidents, but the uncorrupted version.
So we haven't used the rest of this. Oh no, accidents. That is...
Actually, you could do one right now. There's a puzzle to do with the doll. So figure out the doll's puzzle.
What do you mean by there's a puzzle to do with the doll?
Well, she sure looks unsymmetrical. That is unappealing.
Yellow. Nope.
That is potato.
I knew that, Tyler.
Do you want to look at the sign again and figure out, remind yourself of which one is yellow? I'm surprised none of these pots are breaking, honestly. These are the sturdiest clay pots known to man.
Thank you. That's my favorite flower. I got a surprise for you, but you'll have to turn around.
Lucky that, like, I'm such a fucking fidgety person, right? So it just happened
Yeah.
accidentally, because I just had, like, a little spasm, just like a... But, I'm guessing
Yeah.
that was supposed to be a slightly more horrific moment, where you have to be like... "Ooh."
Yeah, most people are very hesitant to to look away from the little doll
It's been 3
girl.
weeks since local television producer Sam Colton was reported missing, and authorities still have no leads. Colton is the creator of Amanda the Adventurer, the public access children's educational program that became a huge hit among area children. But with Colton's disappearance, the future of the show remains unclear. Last year, Hamlin Entertainment purchased rights to the live-action program starring Colton's daughter Rebecca. As budget and production value increased, Hamlin reimagined the show as an animated series, planning to syndicate the program nationally. Hamlin's acquisition of the program and Colton's recent disappearance have raised some eyebrows, and to further fuel these concerns, new episodes of Amanda the Adventurer have had subject matter that has left local parents uncomfortable about the program.
My kids are still really into that show, but it has changed. I mean, I walked in the other day and Amanda was talking about how mommies and daddies aren't always right. I mean, what is that? That's not something you tell impressionable kids. I had to change the channel. I just told the kids that the TV was acting up.
I mean, it's right.
It's not yet clear how Colton's disappearance will affect the involvement of his daughter.
Yeah, but
Rebecca,
he's
the show's
in
young
this
star.
specific case, he's also
We reached
correct
out
to
to Hamlin
stop his kids
Entertainment
from
for an
watching
interview.
Amanda the Adventurer.
While representatives declined to comment, they did release a written statement. We at Hamlin have concerns surrounding the nature of Sam Colton's abandonment of both our program and his daughter. We cannot speculate on his reasons for leaving. We do ask that the community respect the privacy of Rebecca Colton, as she needs time out of the spotlight to process these disturbing events. For the time being, Rebecca's local appearances have been canceled, including the Kensdale Public Library fundraiser, Woolly's Readathon, this Saturday evening. Rest assured that Amanda is not going anywhere. Hamlin Entertainment remains committed to our vision for this cherished program. Despite this statement, authorities have not drawn any conclusions about the nature of Sam Colton's disappearance. We will share any future updates as the story develops. When we return, we'll check in with Zappo, the talking gerbil.
Give me the sequel!
It's me, your friend, Skip. And with me, as always, is my trusty dog, Chip.
That was
I really
weird.
wanted to check in with Zappo, the talking gerbil. So what did we learn?
There was a lot there. Dudes disappeared. After they disappeared, the show's episodes started getting weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was just a normal kids show before that, right?
Yeah. Also, his daughter Rebecca is Amanda. Or is the voice of her, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, so next you want to go to Oh No Accidents, the uncorrupted version.
What's the quickest way to do that?
I believe you just have to go
Follow
through
the normal
tapes.
route. Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to think if, like, can you just open a box with a code you already know? It's like, nope, you just gotta... Now make an apple pie, and it'll give you the uncorrupted in your neighborhood.
I kind of wish that we'd done this when we were here the first time. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I didn't want to break the flow what you're doing.
Yeah, but...
Which was disobeying.
What were you learning when it comes to me and playing these kinds of games that make you repeatedly do the same things over and over? Like, what have we learned, Tyler?
I don't remember everything at the exact moment that is relevant.
Yeah, I know.
Those look... Great work!
Alright. Do you remember what she said in the corrupted version of Oh No Accidents? Sometimes you get hurt and...
It's you. Whatever you do, don't...
Oh no! Woolly had an accident! An accident is when something bad happens, but it's not anybody's fault. Accidents can happen in your house, at school, at the playground. You can get hurt almost everywhere.
I don't know what you're talking about. You'll have to be more...
8:45 this afternoon, we were playing...
Well, she's gonna ask you a question that she answered in the corrupted version.
Where on Woolly does it look like he
Just
got
wait
hurt?
for her to ask the question. You can answer this one normally, don't worry.
What?
That part of Woolly looks fine.
Oh, okay.
That's right! Woolly hurt his knee. Who can help when you are hurting? You're probably right. Let's take Woolly to the hospital to see a doctor. Which
Love that.
Should we go in to find the right doctor to help Woolly?
So did that make a...
Yeah, the tape should be
Alright.
sitting there now. You still have to go through the...
this one.
Come on. That's right. No.
Skip. Coffee break.
Welcome to Coffee Break. Today I'm talking with Sam Colton, the creator of the hit
kids show,
Oh.
Amanda the Adventurer. And I have to say, a fantastic studio neighbor.
Thanks for having me on the show, Sadie. You're a pretty good studio neighbor yourself. Though, I'm going to gain 50 pounds if you keep stocking the kitchen with those delicious homemade cookies.
You can't have a coffee break without cookies. Sam, last year you started producing Amanda the Adventurer right here in the studio. The whole town loves it. Did you
These
even
cups could
imagine that
not
would
be
such
any
a...
more obviously empty.
I don't understand why they're like describing it like it's only a local show. Is that a thing? Do shows only end locally in places?
Yeah, you can get local shows.
I've never how does that make sense?
Because you can get a local channel, like a local public broadcasting channel.
How?
With enough money.
That isn't. I don't understand how the channel can only be in one area. Once it's on TV, isn't it just on TV?
Well, nowadays, but back in the day, it basically works the same way as a radio. So, like, certain TVs, only have a range to get signals from nearby. So, if you're rich enough to have your channel broadcast to multiple multiple like dishes and shit, then yeah, every TV in the nation is gonna get it. But like,
think of it a similar way
local
news
shows.
I don't think of it a similar way local news stations work. I don't have local news stations. Back when we had analog TV, we just had Channel 9 News.
Well, also, Australia is probably small enough that you don't need local news.
We're like the size of 4 of your states. Eat my ass.
Yeah, but
do you have state?
That means we have
Honestly,
10 times the amount of
no.
space as you do.
It was a total surprise. I mean, it's scrappy at best. You know how it is when you have a big idea and a little budget.
I don't know if I know what you're talking about.
Kids don't really care about that, though. They see the heart.
And boy, does your show have a big heart.
You know, I really have to thank our local librarian, Miss Kate, for being such a champion of the project. I think she's talked about it at every single story time.
I think it's just so rare nowadays for kids shows to be so much fun, but also really teach kids something, isn't it? What inspired you to create Amanda?
I wanted to create a show that teaches children that our world is a magical place, that there are little adventures waiting around every corner in their very own neighborhood. The show is a celebration of kids' imaginations. But really, it's all Rebecca. As soon as I met my beautiful daughter, the inspiration was there. You know, she was so young when I adopted her. And despite what she's gone through, she's always seen the world with such kindness and joy. She's the light of my life, and it makes me so happy to share that light with our community.
She really is something special. Watching her perform is simply delightful. I mean, the whole show is just so cute.
Thank you, Sadie.
Do you see big things happening with Amanda the Adventurer?
I've actually had some people approach me about it. They want to turn Amanda into a cartoon. I can't really talk about it yet, but it's exciting. It feels like a dream, the idea of welcoming
The video where she was signing the release form and then going into a mysterious room happened after the dad disappeared.
It does seem that way, yeah.
Because otherwise the dad would be there as a parental figure to, you know... Like, you, again, you're very sneaky with the way you give your hints. But you very, very were specific about the fact that we're like, wow, she's signing something with no, like, representation there.
I sure was.
You did that one on accident, didn't you?
I don't recall.
Yeah, exactly.
I just say things.
So that means a yes, yes, you did that one on accident. But yeah, that one's definitely after the dad disappeared.
Even more kids into this wild, creative world. It feels like my little show could really have a big impact.
That's incredible. Sam, thanks so much for having a coffee break with me today. Our community is so lucky to have you. And Rebecca. On our
Hopefully
next
you don't
coffee
get
break,
disappeared by a
floral
mob.
arrangements for all occasions, featuring the newest addition to our neighborhood, Rose Matthews of Rose's Bouquet. Until then, may your coffee always be steaming and the conversation
The
sparkling.
coffee that is not in this cup.
Are you going to get? And just really do it together. Everything.
With the amount of gesturing she does with that cup, it would immediately spill, like, everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
If it had even the slightest amount of liquid in it.
Yeah.
Alright, so you wanna... So that was what you got from doing nobody in the thing, right?
Mhm.
What's the... Oh, now you want to go to the corrupted version of In Your Neighborhood.
How do we do that?
I believe that's the one that's in the Guts lockbox.
Yeah?
I believe.
Give me a sec, I just need to wash my hands a bit. I was eating some chips and I got some chip dust all over them, and I'm not a fucking filthy gamer, so I don't put my fucking chip dust hands all over my computer once I've got chip dust on them.
That's good.
Is it?
Nope, that's What's a Family. Maybe Corrupted In Your Neighborhood is what you get after you do What's a Family? No, because that after What's a Family is you get the Everything Rots Corrupted. Do the first tape and burn their kitchen down and see where that takes us.
Well, the first tape isn't here anymore, so...
It's in your pile of tapes.
Why did they disappear when I put them up here?
I don't know. Oh no, wait, that's no accidents.
Oh.
Where is your first tape?
Part of Wooly.
Yeah, they've been disappearing.
You're... Come on.
Why were they all locked?
That's right.
That's weird,
because...
Amanda.
Yeah, I don't know. How can we get the first tape again, then? I don't know how to get onto the corrupted path at this point.
Well, what's the easiest way to die?
What's a Family and say no, you won't help the kitten?
It's like, that's the next step then, right?
Yeah. Wait, what do you get after the... Oh, you get Everything Rots Corrupted. I just said that before.
Okay. Kitten is alone.
Fuck that kitten.
Please. Won't you help the lonely kitten?
Can't even skip it.
Yeah. You can't skip death.
Impossible. No use, I refuse, can't stop. Zero escape. Time's up. Can't stop. I refuse.
Well. No one can say you didn't try your best. Hi, Amanda.
So that's Amanda then.
Well, everyone says it's probably Amanda, because it does look like her. It's got the hair puffs like her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like her? I'm sorry?
It's got the same hair puffs, and also when she screams the "Won't you help the lonely kitten," she gets the same eyes as it.
Alright, so what from here?
So do the first tape, up until it shows you the message on the fridge, and then do the pause.
Burn the fridge.
Yeah.
Where's the message again?
After you say knife, it's right after you say knife. Don't skip though. Just pause. All right. Then set their kitchen on fire.
I literally only have to turn it once.
Yeah.
And then I make the pie.
Make the meat pie. Do a little spin, do a little dance.
What's the third one?
Potato. So you need the moon pot. Hi, Bubba.
$525.50.
Ah, yay. Okay.
I'll see if I can figure it out.
Hi there, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly. Amanda, maybe some of our friends can come back to the neighborhood?
That's great. I like that there are so many friends in my neighborhood. Today, I want to send something special to my friend. First, I need to go to the store to buy them a card. Do you know where the store is?
Actually, will you tell me which one it is? Like, what I have to do when it's...
It doesn't have to do with any question she asks. It's something, it's like a pause shenanigan. You have to pause at a certain time and do something.
Okay.
Good job. Let's go to the store. Let's pick out a card.
I can't read music. Da 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 da. Like that. Is it that?
Yeah.
Can you fucking...
The open spaces are FACE.
Just help me, Tyler.
FACADE.
Facade.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the word facade. C A D. Yeah. Was I not able to type that in there at any time?
I don't know if it'll let you.
Alright, but at this point I can
Theory,
just...
I guess it'll... Yeah.
What kind of card? That's not... I don't... Are you They don't have anything. Great! Look, why did you do that?
Oh, right. She does her freak out.
I don't want to go.
It's like she's yelling at you to stop skipping. Don't do that!
I want to get my friend a special treat.
I know,
Let
honey.
me out of here!
Oh, Amanda. I don't think it's their birthday.
Type Riley.
The card is for someone really cute.
We did already.
Gosh, I guess you really forgot.
I like how it question marks his name.
You also said that already.
Yeah, I know, but...
Like,
since
that
it
was...
happened again.
That was literally the most deja vu. Oh, question. The girl running out of the building tape, the first colored tape we found, was that Sam's family? That was just a random family that was watching Amanda.
That was just a random family.
Yeah, I thought so. I just couldn't
Yeah,
remember.
it was just... Yeah.
What does that say?
Rebecca, that was great.
A recording in progress, I believe.
Yeah.
Bio. Bio. Pie man. Pie man. Pie man. Balam. Balam. Pie.
What is this? What is she reading? Just a few simple words. This script is specifically tuned to train
Cameraman
the
also
technology's
can't sit
dynamic
still.
voice reaction. The what? I want this to stop. Sam, why don't you take a walk for a few minutes? We've only got a few more of these.
No, I don't want to do that.
Rebecca, what's wrong? Who are you talking to?
The man in the headphones.
There's no man. She's upset. This is going too far. Let's just take 5. Rebecca, come on out, and we'll...
Someone in the headphones was like, alright. Where from here?
That's it.
Those readings mean something else if you combine the words. What do you mean that's it? There's one more.
So here's a funny story. There is a 6th colored tape. However, people have only been able to find it in the code. There is no current way to achieve it without, code breaking. And what's on that tape is, no joke, 10 minutes of Wooly sitting in an empty room saying absolutely nothing. You can watch it on YouTube. Like, it's just 10 minutes of him he's sitting at a table, and he occasionally, like, fidgets or, like, looks around, but other than that, he says absolutely nothing, and it's 10 minutes long.
Those readings mean something else if you can combine the words. What does that mean, Circus?
So, when you say the sounds that she was making, so she was saying, like, bye, yell, if you sort of combine bye and yell, there is something else that they are clearly trying to get her to say.
Like bile? Like...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then what's the other ones that she was saying?
Pie man.
So Paimon. Paimon? Paimon!
And...
Paimon!
Paimon! They're trying to get her into gacha games!
What is that actually, though? I don't know what Paimon...
Paimon is a demon.
Oh! It is actually Paimon! Wait! Paimon's a demon?!
Yeah. It's like one of the Ars Goetia. And, Balam is also a demon.
Yeah, I know what Balam is.
Or Balam, if you want to say it like that.
Balam. Paimon is a demon? Alright. And then bile. Just, like, the word bile.
But B-A-E-L is also a demon. Bile.
Oh, I've always pronounced it Bale. But maybe
that's also possible.
Yeah, okay.
But they're all demon names, and the fact that she's saying it like 3 times as if trying to summon it.
Yes.
Or as if they're trying to trick her into summoning it. And clearly, one of them might have worked, because she was hearing a man in the headphones.
Yeah. The middle one, then. Because she was interrupted from the first one. The last one. And the first one, she said all 3 words, but then, like, nothing happened. So it was the middle one. What was the middle one? That was Bile, right? Or Bale?
That was Paimon.
Oh, that was...
Honestly, I don't think it's relevant which one worked, though. Just one of them worked.
She's haunted by Genshin! Alright, do I have to just die now?
Now you can go to, What's a Family, go through it, and then, do the corrupted version of Everything Rots, so you can get to... Oh, no, actually. Sorry. Let me slow down.
There's also a sticker here.
Go to the... Yeah. Go to the 4-digit code locker, so you can get the We Can Share tape. Wait, where is the We Can Share tape?
I don't know. I didn't even know where the 4-digit... This one.
Yeah.
What
Kill Blabbot! There we go.
2862.
Kill Blabbot, get key, open trunk. That's what you need to do.
Is that enough? You live today, robot.
You live for another 5 minutes while I fill up this bucket with the dripping from my ceiling.
I will show you number combinations you've never even dreamt of. Give me another chance.
Talk to Reese more up, Blabbot.
There, I said it. I am in love with you.
What the?
Try filling it up more. Actually.
But it fills up
let
to
it.
the top in the hand.
I know, but sit it down, let it fill up all the way. I agree that's dumb.
I don't think that.
Ah, die faster.
I don't even think that was it. I think that I don't think that was it. I think it was just weird hitboxy stuff. I think you could have done it.
Possibly, yeah.
Do I skip through this, or what am I doing?
When she says, "Can I share a secret with you?" say yes.
Okay.
And then keep saying yes,
Yum, that's my favorite.
because she'll ask you a few times.
Are you sure? It's a big secret.
She's not even
Is
looking
it
at me.
really okay to share my secret with you?
Yes, for the love of God.
I'm out there. Somewhere.
Am I supposed to?
Yeah, smash that TV. It's yelling at you. You have stellar aim.
It was just a haunted TV this whole time. Oh, and there's a person.
It was indeed a person. Of all the times for a fucking ad. Oh, Circus, you should have subscribed.
Maybe I should turn my ads off, though.
Nah.
No, I think I should, because, like, I'm getting cents as revenue from them. It's not really... I'm not really benefiting from... You know, putting people through adverts, am I? The people who want...
cents more than you had before.
It's not, actually, because I don't get to cash out.
No.
Until it reaches, like, $50. Like, if people are gonna subscribe to a channel my size, they're gonna do it to support, not to get rid of ads, I think. You know what I
Fair.
mean? So I think
Yeah.
I should disable them in between this and the next stream.
Yay.
Why did I get 2 stickers? What's the 2 endings that we got?
The hat is for, getting that guy showing up at the end.
Are you serious? That's
And-
the extra ending.
The guy showed up because you got all of the colored tapes.
Uh-huh. Are you serious? That's the extra ending? A man shows up?
Yes. That's the true ending.
Tyler.
Some dude shows up.
Tyler. Well, this is short.
The sequel hook.
Yeah, is there a sequel?
I don't know. There's certainly a sequel hook.
Alright. Well, seeing as that was so short, we want to, like, do something else while we wait?
I've got like an hour.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom first, though.
Alright.
Do, 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 do.
Like,
I'm
it'll
bad
be...
at asking leading questions, though, so...
I know.
Just give me your thoughts.
My thoughts. Well, how much of the story did I get right?
Well, tell me what you got from the story, and then I'll...
I told you. Oh, I rehearsed it in my head, and I was like, yep, that's enough. That means they heard me. Yeah,
yes, I can usually read your mind, but for VOD's sake.
Yeah. Did I actually... Oh, no, I did. Okay. So... Dude fucking... like, he starts making a show that, like, sort of stars his little girl, and it transforms into a cartoon. I don't know now if he's the one that preserved her, or if it happened from a demonic-y kind of thing. Like, that's probably my first, like, not sureism. Right.
Is when the demons get into it?
Yeah, if she's, like, preserved in the show because of the demons, or if she's preserved in the show because of his research. Because, like, there was that, like, it talked both about, like, his research, as well as it did, like, the demon-y hints, right?
Sam's research?
Yeah.
Sam didn't do any research.
It said that he, like, did some weird work.
No, that's Kate. Those letters were to Kate.
Oh. What did Kate do?
Kate studies, like, paranormal stuff.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, raiding the shop.
Yeah, just stealing from him. And the cool thing is I don't even have to figure out where the secret tunnel is exactly, because I can just, you know... Alright. I can put a tick there, then. Put it across there. I'm sort of tracking which tiles I've gotten all the treasures on, with the ticks and the crosses. Oh, I've done that quest. So, like, you know... A tick in the middle means I've got all the treasure chests in that tile. A tick over the doorways, like if you see there's like a little doorway there that leads to a room, and that room doesn't have its own map square, right? There's a tick in that means I've got all the treasures in that room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like this, for example, I've gotten all the treasures in this map tile, but there's the front rooms, and each of these rooms also have back doors, and I haven't got all the treasures in this back door because it's like a really powerful fight. You follow?
Yeah.
Oh, wooden chests.
So about Amanda the Adventurer.
Yeah. Okay, well in that case, yeah, just in the time that she does it, she gets possessed.
She do indeed get possessed.
And then oh, I can't do that one yet. I guess that possession just results in her being, like, stored in these videotapes?
Like, her soul gets, put into...
Get slopped up?
The character of Amanda.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. She gets slopped up.
Yeah. Basically.
Switch in the fascist. I can't help that he's strong, you know?
Yeah.
Look at that. Ooh, new enemy. But apparently her corpse is rotting away somewhere. Yeah, she can feel, like, because the soul of the possessed version of Amanda kind of took the soul of normal Amanda as well. There's, like, a lot of remnants of, like, her desire to not be a possessed girl in a cartoon.
Yeah, it does seem like there's a few different... Like, there's bits of...
Her remaining.
Rebecca, there's bits of Amanda.
In Rebecca.
And there's also bits of a demon in there.
Yeah.
Like, all mixed up.
Yeah.
And it seems like at times Amanda...
Has
like,
a little bit more control.
Like, Rebecca and the demon are just struggling for control within Amanda.
Yeah. Oh, cool. That did 0 damage. I guess they... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Definitely.
One little tidbit you might have probably didn't notice, but the company's name Hamlin
Mm-hmm.
is a reference to Pied Piper.
I don't even know what that is.
The Pied Piper is an old Grimm's fairy tale. Basically, the way it goes is that this town was absolutely just fucked by rats. Like they were everywhere.
So kind of like Plague Tale.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what the
but
do you know what a Plague Tale is?
Yes, I'm familiar with the game.
Familiar as in if we played it, it wouldn't.
I've watched Zero Punctuation.
Okay, so Zero Punctuation. Would you be interested in watching me play that? Is this like it looks brilliant?
Sure.
You know, you get to know the characters in it.
Sure. So anyway, the thing that I was saying.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got hooked on that.
So, this town was absolutely fucked with rats.
Mhm.
So this guy came in, whose name was the Pied Piper, or that's what he was called. That was his title, basically, I guess. And he strolled up, and he was like, "Hey, I can get rid of those rats for you, for a fee, right?" And they were like, "Of course, anything. Like, we're willing to try anything at this point."
Literally, please, I'm begging you kind of style, yeah.
Yeah. So he plays his little flute, and all the rats start following him, and he leads them to a river, and they all drown.
Okay.
So then he strolls back up to I think it's a kingdom. So he strolls back up to the castle, to the king, right? And he's like, "Hey, I did the thing for you, and can you pay me now, please?" And the king's like, "No." So then the Pied Piper's like, all right, fuck you then." He plays a different little ditty on his pipe, and all the kids in the town start following him. And and this is where the story changes depending on which version of it you're reading. In some versions, he also leads them into the river and they drown.
Right.
And in some versions, he just leads them into a cave and then like traps all of them in the cave, never to be seen again.
Which is just
and it's sort of unclear what the fate of the kids was. And in some, he just kind of disappears with all the kids.
Right. They're all kind of bad.
But
though.
basically, yeah, all the children are gone because he led them all away.
Yeah.
So the fact that the children's entertainment company is called Hamlin, with the logo of a rat, and the tagline "Follow us to fun,"
and the fact that multiple children constantly disappear throughout the news stories.
Disappear watching their show, yeah. It's not great.
Yeah.
Seems like it might be related.
Maybe a little.
But yeah, Hamlin is a reference to that because he's the Pied Piper of Hamlin. That was the town that he did the thing in.
Right. Bye, cat. Hi, woman. Lightning, please.
Click her boobs. Show stream, you can click her boobs.
That's not the only time you can click her boobs.
Boop, 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 boop. You could also click them during this.
Yeah. Of course. Are you really that surprised?
A little.
Why?
Because that would have taken, like, a slight bit of animation effort.
Yeah, this game has a lot of effort put into it, Tyler, whether you like that or not. Like, it just is made by a group of people who come from that internet era where they think it's okay to make fun of, like, minorities and shit like that, you know? Where they think fascists...
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
These are the, like...
12-year-old humor.
Yeah, because it comes from that period of internet where it's, like, a lot more immature and a lot, you know, like, stupider. What are they all weak to? Well, nothing, but...
That one person I follow for their art is complaining about stuff again.
So as in they're doing the thing you don't follow them for.
Yeah.
Oh, Tyler.
I don't think they know what chemistry means. First of all, I wouldn't recommend this current course of action from them because they have complained in the past about has-been fans dogpiling them for any number of things. And they decided to watch Has-Been when it came out and then release and then post like a very long criticism of it and how much they hate it. And it's like, which, fair, you're allowed to do that, except I would not recommend that since in the past you have complained about Has-Been fans dogpiling you for perceived slights, and it seems like you're just kind of kicking the hornet's nest.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Which, like, I understand it shouldn't be a hornet's nest, right? But, like, you know it is. So,
oh, Jesus Christ.
Maybe don't kick it?
Ah! Girl dead! Tyler, girl dead.
Girl dead.
It's
Aww.
alright, swap her out with a cat. You know?
Yeah.
I'm also curious, you've seen me catching monsters, like, a lot. Like, I haven't actually used any of them, though. But yeah, you have, like, a big list of, like, monsters you can use in combat.
Oh, cool.
And they do lots of really crazy effects. Is there, like, nothing I can do here? Oh, I can get this guy. Steam message! Okay, well, it won't stay open. Cool. It's Steven. You remember his favorite thing to say?
I can remember a few.
A few different of his favorite things to say, yeah. What's one of the ones that comes to mind?
Well, I can't say
it. Now I'm curious, because Steven definitely would have said it during stream. What are you talking about? I don't know, like maybe type it to me?
No, I can't type it either.
Why?
The N-word? I can't.
Oh. No. No, that's not one of his things to say.
For some reason I recall you telling me that he said it.
Yeah. That's not one...
Then...
That's not one of his favorite things to say.
Well... Okay. I don't know him well enough to know his favorite things to say.
Oh,
I'm just recalling shit that he said before that I probably shouldn't have said.
Yeah. No, it's just fucking one of the things he used to say all the time. That's all. Oh, don't miss. Bring in the girl. Ice Arrow.
I don't think they know what chemistry means. What they mean when they say chemistry is physical intimacy. Which, like, yes. Vaggie and Charlie don't have a lot of physical intimacy.
I don't... Tyler, I'm gonna watch it.
It's like...
You cannot with the spoilers. Thank you.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna ignore them.
That's what I've been telling you to do. Tyler, you can't be the person who complains they don't
want to
do
block them, though, because I like their art when they post once in a
That's
blue
really
moon.
cool. How often do they do that?
Well, they post on Webtoon, actually, more now. They don't post their comics anymore. I should probably just follow them on Webtoon and stop following them everywhere else.
You can't be the person that complains they only complain about things, but also be complaining about them. Like... You understand this, right?
Yeah, I know.
Pew, pew, pew. It's constantly healing itself. Oh, because it's taking bio damage every turn. Can I restore... Can I resolve an enemy's? No, I can't. Alright. In that case... weak to lightning. Oh dear. Ah! Let's just catch this thing. Thank you. Rest in pieces, Lance. Yeah, do you have any other questions about it, though?
What did you think?
It was good. Yeah, it was good. It definitely didn't have much scare factor. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
It's a very unsettling game, but it wasn't a very scary game, you know?
I wouldn't like it if it was scary, so that's good.
That's just not true.
What do you mean?
You like scary games.
You're gonna tell me what I... You're gonna tell me what I like and don't
Yeah,
like?
we've played scary games and you like them.
Narrows eyes at you.
Okay.
Alright, so next week. Sly Cooper.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
Are you excited for Sly Cooper?
I had the opportunity to play it a lot of times and it's never like really immediately, you know, like struck me. So, you know.
That's fine.
You have to know that's how I feel about it. I've already told you. Like I'm gonna, but like, you know,
You touched the mirror.
Then we flee. Fire. Oh, they're all weak to fire. How convenient for me. Now the question is this gonna kill them? Nope! Perfect. Don't kill him! You son of a bitch. Alright. No legs.
I don't understand the AI of invasions.
Of?
Invasions. When creatures are invading my shelter.
I don't...
Because, like, I have girls.
Oh, you're talking about...
run,
Yeah. Okay.
and they'll just run by them. And the girls won't engage them in combat. And it's like, what are you doing? There's an invasion. Take care of it. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to anticipate where they're gonna be, or what to do about them.
Yeah.
It seems like if I don't get them stuck in the doorway, then they're just gonna...
Oh, cool! They're all immune to fire, so I just did nothing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Love that for me.
I love that for you, too.
Alright, I need to switch Matt out for Anna. What about Lightning? That'll work. Bring their legs back.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not bringing their legs back?
No.
Well,
Except when a pet has died. Bury them and move on.
I already brought him back.
It's unhealthy.
Oh, he's down again, sir.
Unhealthy coping via necromancy.
No, don't berserk the fucking... Alright. It's not...
Too late. They're berserk.
Yep.
Let's do some flirting. Hello, Lady Judith. Sorry I sent that one message and then didn't complete the thought for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's the joke that you were making before.
Yeah.
Alright. That fight sucked. Big chocolate slime! Tyler, big chocolate slime.
Big chocolate slime. No, that sure is a big chocolate slime. I like how it's got shapes.
I've already got all of these, so I can just fucking go ham on the murder. Good work, Lance. Alright, let's just swap him out for Nat then. Her skills really need to be fucking more powerful though. They're so bad.
You're not found.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of good to say about this game. But I also recognize that, like, it just comes from a different, like, era socially.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a lot of good to say about Amanda the Adventurer?
Yeah. I sort of did already. I mean, I have as much good to say about it as I did. I don't really know what I have anything else to say about it.
I don't know if you said any good about it.
I did.
You just explained the story, and then you were like, "Yeah, I enjoyed it."
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And then you said it wasn't very scary.
Yeah, because it wasn't. Which is fine.
Right. But do you have a thing you can point to that was good?
The game? What do you mean?
Like, something you liked about the game specifically.
I liked that it was a game. there a... I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if there's something specific you're looking for here.
I'm looking for something specific, as in anything specific. As in an answer, perhaps. But that's
I just like the game, you know.
okay.
Is that not the correct answer here?
I understand Mamere now, more than ever.
You understand what?
Mamere.
What's that?
The Melazine and that Melazine quest, the artist. She felt like no one understood her because whenever they saw her art, they just said it's beautiful, but couldn't, like, say anything else about it.
Right, but, like... Are you asking me to have an interpreted thought about it? Like...
Just looking for something else. Just a little more. Just give me something. Give me something.
Like?
Give me something to work with, man. Just give me something to work with, man. Come on.
Like?
Give me something.
Like?
Anything.
Tyler?
Give me something to work with,
You have to
man.
give me a bouncing off point.
I don't have anything to give you.
Oh, really? That sounds like a you problem, then.
Do you like the puzzles? Did you find them, like, intuitive and fun?
Did I like the puzzle? Yeah, no, it was a good escape room. I mean, I guess it was. I don't know because I don't have many escape room experiences to pull from, right? But like it was it was a lot of fun to play.
Okay. That's good. I'll take that.
All right, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, well. Man, mirrors suck.
You suck.
The mirrors... Ah! Alright, well. Oh, and I'm stunned, so this is a game over then. Yep.
Uh-oh.
And I don't think I've saved since I started.
How unfortunate.
Lucky it auto-saves.
How unfortunate.
How unfortunate.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing.
I'm throwing your contender in the ring. That chest, Tyler! It bumped, it jumped up and down a little. It's a mimic. A mimic.
Really? I think it just means it has good loot inside. You should open it.
I'm gonna open it anyway because mimic. Oh my god. My god, mirrors, man. Please!
I like that better.
Please! The mirrors are killing me by making us kill ourselves.
We'll stop doing it.
I can't. I need to kill the enemies.
Do you?
Yes.
Or are you just being violent?
I need to kill the enemies. In my prerogative to destroy these mirrors.
I don't know about that, man.
Why? Why don't you know about that?
I just don't know anything.
Valid. Oh, there we go. Alright. I think I'm good now. Yeah, alright. That was kind of tough. That was kind of tough. Oh, a holy bow. Holy bow. Get it?
Yeah, I do get it.
Give me your bones. No thanks. Isn't it funny? You didn't respond, Tyler. I'll ask again. Isn't it funny?
No.
Oh.
Is that what you wanted from me?
Yes, at least you responded. Jesus Christ. Oh, I didn't even learn. I forgot that this is a mimic, and so I just went straight back into it. It's alright. Might as well then, right?
Yeah.
Wait to dark. Oh, no shared weakness. Ooh, they're kind of tough, actually. Big health bars. Yeah, no, I've never actually done an escape room IRL. I'd love to.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Same though.
Matt! Not Matt. Fucking dumbass. Oh, don't heal them! You bitch. Can't believe they healed them. Well, I killed him.
You're doing great, Aretha. I presume.
I probably am.
Probably.
Like, I don't even know. Oh, that's good. Okay. See, I'll get Sly Cooper set up. Sly Cooper 1, I just assume.
It's Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoons. Just the first one.
Sly Cooper 1, I assume.
Yes.
Good bitch.
I thought you meant, like, am I just looking up Sly Cooper 1? It's like, no, you're looking up Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoons, because that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm. It's alright.
I was trying to be helpful.
You're always helpful, Tyler.
I know. I'm a goddamn delight.
Alright, well, calm down. Hand! There's just hands coming out of the ground. You stab me with a hammer? That's not how that works. You hit with hammer. You dumbass. Oh, well, Lance is dead. I got the zombie hand.
I got a zombie hand.
I stole the zombie hand. Stop killing! Alright. Seems like the enemies want to kill the fascists as well. Weird that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yay, I got an achievement.
Yay.
Well, when do you want to call it, Tyler?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The history of Chuck E. Cheese. Nice of you to post that one on YouTube. Have you seen Yahtzee did a casual review of Palworld?
No, but I also don't know what the difference between a casual review and a normal review would be.
His, like, more committed reviews is, fully ramblotic.
Yeah.
Ramblomatic. And, Yahtzee Tries, I guess, is a casual review.
How long does he... Like, those are like an hour long, though, right? Aren't they an actual video of him trying the game?
No, I think it's a compilation of, like, little bits of him trying the game from the stream itself. And, like, some thoughts he had while he was playing it. But, like, the idea is that it's casual because he's not, like, committed to playing the game as much as possible in the week he has. And then, like, scripting out a review. Like, the idea is for this one, he's just kind of like, I played it, here's my thoughts.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So he did a Yahtzee Tries on Palworld.
No, I haven't been watching any of those. I didn't realize that they were, like, gonna be anything but just that, like, watching stream content. No, you didn't, liar. Sorry, no legs. And dead cat. Well, if you want to call it, we can call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to find a video of like someone like just put the 6 secret tape, the 10 minutes of Wooly, and was like, we could watch that.
Tyler,
but I can't find it.
With all due respect,
yeah,
I don't think I need to watch that to get the full experience of Amanda the Adventurer.
That's fair.
You know?
That's fair.
I like, not that I don't want to consume as much of the game as there possibly is. I think there's a reason it was left out of the game.
Some people theorize it's just animation tests that they put in a tape like as a joke, and then they thought better not, because it might get mixed up with the actual lore stuff and people will get confused. So they just took the tape out.
I don't know if I agree with that. I definitely think it's in there on purpose.
But it's not in there is the thing.
Like, in the game on purpose. Like,
in the files.
Like, they made it on purpose. Because if there was going to be actual animation tests, they would have done actual animations. You know?
Right.
So yeah, no, I don't believe that. Anyway, let's call it.
I like how this person got the secret tape by going into the files and literally spawning everything at once. So they're walking around the room and like there's so many things that are clipping into each other. And then they just go, well, ignoring that, and go to the shelf. And like, there's all 6 tapes. Grab the last one. Pop it in.
Suppose that works, right?
Yeah.
Yep, let's call it here.
Yeah, we'll